My name's Jenny Guyer-Wynne. I'm 45 years old and I am a doctor in the emergency department at the Royal Cornwall Hospital. My childhood was quite a mixed childhood, so some bits were absolutely amazing, like fantastic and very privileged in terms of life experience. It was also quite destabilising, quite traumatic really. I was exposed to and witnessed a lot of violence and emotional abuse, both at home and at school. A lot of really sad things happened around that. I was treated sexually inappropriately from a young age by a number of people. So yeah, it was quite upsetting really, a lot of the time. I was really badly bullied at school, like really badly bullied. And that was quite hard to manage. I've had this amazing life where I've done lots of good and been a hero and shined my halo and all of those things. But that's the bit people are interested to hear about. That's what they want to hear about. They want to hear about the excitement, what's the weirdest thing you've seen at work and all those kind of things. But all that comes with a cost, like quite a big cost as well, and I've really struggled with my mental health for a long time, like since I was a little kid really, I guess because of everything that's going on. When you have repeated traumas and you haven't been taught how to manage those, it can be really damaging because you create your own coping mechanisms, and for me, from 14, that coping mechanism was self-harm. Self-harm was a really tricky one because for me it started off as being a way of managing the internal pain I was feeling. So I didn't know how to deal with that, and then I just found this thing that when I was churning up inside and my head was just going too fast thinking about all the things that were going on, or was really upset about the bullying or about the abuse and things like that, and then I discovered this thing that would it hurt, so you focus on that, you're not thinking about everything else. It's something that's kind of like given me an outlet for my grief and my distress and helped me get through some really tricky times. But yeah, it gets really hard. I really struggle with it. I tried to kill myself, ended up in a psychiatric unit for a couple of weeks where I continued to be very unwell. And when I came out, I came home and a friend came to stay with me to keep me safe, and she just threw me in the sea every day. I was so unwell at that point and I couldn't connect with anything, I couldn't feel anything except distress. And then we'd go in the sea and it would slow my head down, it would connect me to what was around us, and it just gave me peace. It gave me a few minutes of peace and calmness and stillness, and that has just stayed with me since then. Swimming has become a massive part of my life. The coldness just stops your mind where it is, so instead of being this turmoil of distress, it just calms everything down. I don't know why it works, but it works. It works far better than anything else to just calm my soul down and bring me back to a more peaceful place. You can do it on your own, or I do it, sometimes with big groups of people. One of the most amazing swims I ever did was International Women's Day, March 2020, and so I went along and there were over 100 women, and the solidarity of that swim, of all these women going in the water together in March was just such a powerful feeling of all these women just like, we are here, we are strong, it doesn't matter what we look like, it doesn't matter who we are all here doing this together. And then you have the solitary swims where you're on your own, sometimes it's night and you're just in the water and it's peaceful and calm and just serenity. It makes my soul sing. It's such a precious time to be in the water and just floating. I just love it. It just makes me feel alive. And when I'm, in the depths of a depression or feeling suicidal and I can't feel anything good, I can't connect with things, it brings me that connection again. It ties me back to the planet.